So I drove up about an hour again to a larger dealership, and they have about 20 Tacomas that I can count. But they also have that Trailhunter sitting down here. Let's go check it out. So I do think that most of these Tacomas from the base model up is overpriced by about at least $5,000, if not more. And I think when they start bringing in the 25 Tacomas, these will go down in price significantly. And of course, the problems with the 24 Tacoma with the transmission problems, and I realize that there's just a few bad apples, but with those bugs being worked out by Toyota, I think 2025 is going to be a good year. I think the car market is going to crash, and when it does, that's good for us. So one thing I saw online is that they had a $70,000 2025, it's either a Trailhunter or a TD Pro, but they're wanting 70 grand for it. I say let that rot. And I also saw a Trailhunter, a 2025 Trailhunter that was for sale, that was in the build process, and they wanted 66 grand for it. That's still overpriced. But this Trailhunter, they want almost 61K for it. And this might actually be worth it. Now here they're saying they want $64,955 for it, but online they are giving a dealer discount, which comes to about $61K. This thing looks awesome. You can see the rock sliders down there. It's got the Trailhunter logo right here. 18-inch bronze oxide wheels, 33-inch tires. Those are Goodyear Wranglers, and 14-inch screen. See the camera there. It's got a snorkel, Force Max. See the camera there. Let's check out the underneath here. It's got the Trailhunter skid plate. It's got the old man emu shocks with the Trailhunter upper control arms. Now this thing is awesome. Let's see, parts content information. US Canada parts content 25%. Major sources of foreign parts content: Japan 40%, Mexico 20%. Final assembly point Mexico. Country of origin: engine parts USA, transmission parts Japan. This is fully loaded. Towing package, cameras, lock and rear diff, stabilizer disconnect. You can see the Trailhunter logo over there on the side. One bad boy here. So you can see the chase rack on here. It's got the lights for camping over here on the side of the bed to light up your area in the back. This is a long bed. This is definitely something I want to look at. It's got the button over here to raise and lower the tailgate. It's got the 2400 watt inverter over here, AC 120 volts, storage. Over here it's got the air compressor. Check that out. It's got bed light, got a camera right there. It's got a light right here. It's got the red tow hooks. Now the 2025 Trailhunter, it's going to have these same red tow hooks right here, but up front, and you're going to have a fourth auxiliary switch as well. So this is one bad boy right here. I've got a good mind just to come up here and get this thing. I tell you what, it's got the rigid lights on here, so those fog lights, if you weren't aware on the Trailhunter, you can switch them between amber and white with a button click. So this is one bad boy here. Now, the good thing about these long beds on the Trailhunter is that you can put billy bars back here on the back with those molly panels. Plenty of room for it. Put a rooftop tent up here. Let's see what we got underneath. Look at that. That got some good protection under there. Got some gas tank protection. Look at that protection down there under the rear diff. Protection for the front diff. Rear ARB steel bumper. Solid as a rock. You can see that skid plate there. Protecting the rear diff. You could remove the tire, and Toyota does have a thing you could mount up front to mount the tire in there, give you some more clearance under here for off-roading. That's one bad boy right there. Trailhunter logo headlights, Heritage grill. This does come with, looks like 4 bed cleats too. This thing is one bad boy. They want almost 61K for it. which is not bad. And that's I think it's a dealer incentive they have going on. Sticker price is $64,995. This isn't a bad price for 61K. It's also got the 20-inch light bar. That looks like 20 inches. Heritage grille, matching Toyota letters to the wheels. The only thing I would do different with that, maybe make it red. I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like that's the TRD Pro. Let's go check that one out one more time. Last time we were here, it was raining pretty hard. It's cold today, but we'll come check out this TRD Pro here. Yep, this is the TRD Pro. You can see the Fox shocks, TRD upper control arms, 33-inch tires, and I do like those wheels. Ridge of lights, got cameras, Heritage grille. Those are not rock sliders, by the way. 14-inch screen, fully loaded, towing package, cameras, stabilizer disconnect. This is a short bed, and then of course a locking rear differential. It's got the tail hooks in the back, steel bumper, Force Max. This has the DC output, USB-C output over here, bed lights, 2400 watt inverter, AC 120 volt. I like that colorness. And what were they wanting for this? Let's see. Let's get out the handy dandy QR scanner. They're wanting $65,200 for this. It's got TRD pretty much everywhere in the cab. This is the TRD Pro. Let's go check out some of these others. So they have a tremendous amount of SR5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe about 15, 16 SR5s. They're all about the same. They're either SR or SR5s. This one is a SR. They want $41.34 for this. It's got the SR upgrade package, includes blind spot monitor, deck rail and cleats, 8-inch screen, and this is going to have the leaf springs in the back. This looks like a long bed. Of course, no storage, no AC inverter. Does have bed lights, and I do not recommend getting anything light. But this one is an SR 4x4. They want $38.70 for this. But one thing you can guarantee, most white cars, trucks of any make or model, paint seems to always chip for some reason. I don't know. But I know one thing, I would not overpay for any of these. And I think from the base models of these SR5s all the way up is overpriced by about $5,000 or $7,000. Hey, look at all those. Nothing but SR5s. There's a Tundra off-road. We'll just switch it up a little bit and let's see what this off-road is. See what's going on over here. This one has a 400 watt inverter, AC 120 volt. That's drive time, by the way. 100 watt when you're not driving. Bed lights. This Tundra, they want $72,391. It's got a TRD front skid plate, 20-inch TRD alloy wheels. Got the TRD off-road package. It's got a 10-inch heads-up display. I've compared this to that Trailhunter up there. I think I'd rather have the Trailhunter. And I might be able to fit the Trailhunter in the garage. Look at all those SR5s. They are loaded. Well, they had some TRDs, Tacomas up here. Let's go check those out. Now, if you weren't aware, the Trailhunter and T Pro has a heads-up display already built in. Oh, I don't know, you might be able to upgrade off-road or SR5 with that by getting it straight from the manufacturer, but I would say it's possible. If it can be done in the upper trims, it should be possible for you to do it yourself. I really like this guy right here. TRD iForce Max TRD Sport. I don't see a sticker price on it. It's a plain Jane iForce Max. That's weird. It's got interior trim of blue in there. Looks like it's the underground color. Predator steps. These are 18-inch wheels. DC output, USB-C output, 2400 watt inverter. I'm wondering if this is a trade-in. I think it might be a trade-in. Let's see. Here's a TRD off-road. I do not understand these tube steps on these off-roads. Looks like it's got a locking rear diff. It's got a bed mat. Does not have an inverter. Tip bed lights. They're wanting $46,718 for this. And if you want to save yourself $6,000, you could go get the same thing at Avis or Hertz rentals on their used 2024s. And they have anywhere from about 6,000 to 10,000 miles on it. If you're okay with that, you could save about $6,000 from what the dealer's offering on this, because they're selling them for about 41K right now. If you're interested. And it looks like they have some third gens up there. But anyway, thank you for walking the lot with me. And I have to say, I am interested in that Trailhunter. There's no doubt about it. But nevertheless, let me know what you think about all these Tacomas. Thanks for joining me on this video. If you like this video, consider subscribing, sharing, liking, and hitting that notification bell. And be sure to check my next video. I think you'll like it. We'll see you next time.